Picture this, your back's against the wall. You need cash flow now, bills are piling up, stress is high, and you feel desperate. But what if I told you there's a way to generate sales fast without losing your dignity or your customers? Now look, I know needing to make sales right now is tough, but it happens to almost everyone in business at some point, and the pressure can feel devastating. If we haven't met before, I'm Brandon Hurst, and I set up online systems that help businesses get more customers and increase their profits. And today, we're cutting through the stress. I'm focusing on the actionable steps that you can take today to bring in revenue when you need it most. So let's get started. Okay, so you need sales fast. Where's the absolute lowest hanging fruit here? Chasing brand new customers takes time and money that you might not have right now. That's a problem when the clock is ticking. So here's the thing, your fastest path to cash is almost always the people who already know, like, and trust you, which is your existing customers in your email list. These are going to be your warmest leads. They've bought from you before, or they showed interest in signing up. And reaching out to them is faster and cheaper than any other method. So let's cover the first actionable step. If you have an email list, plan a simple direct email campaign today, and don't overthink it. We'll talk about what to offer in the next step, but the key is realizing your current audience is your quickest win. So how do you actually get these people to buy now without sounding desperate or making your business look cheap? Okay, real talk. Does discounting feel icky or gross sometimes, especially when you need the sale? Here's how you can turn that around though. Frame your offer not as a desperate plea, but as a special opportunity or a thank you. Call it a customer loyalty event, a flash sale, or a thank you bonus. By doing this, you're rewarding them for their business and giving them a limited chance. The main thing is to create a compelling reason for people to act now. This means a clear offer, like a discount, a bonus, or a bundle, and a firm deadline. The scarcity and urgency will drive the action. And it's important to make it easy to understand and easy to buy. Once you have your offer, put it in the emails and send it to your list. This alone can be enough to get things moving. But what if your email list is small or you need even more sales volume right now? Relying only on existing customers might not be enough, and that's a real problem. When you need to reach new people quickly, targeted paid advertising is often the next logical step. Platforms like Facebook or Google Ads let you find potential customers fast. You can set up a simple focus ad campaign promoting your limited time offer. With that, you can drive traffic to a specific page on your website or sales funnel that explains the offer and lets them buy or contact you. When doing this, I'd recommend starting with a small budget. You're going to want to target people who look like your ideal customers. Think about their location, their interests, age, or anything else that they might be following. And if you have data on your existing customers, you can even use features like lookalike audiences on Facebook. This tells the platform to find new people who are very similar to your current buyers. It's a bit more advanced, but extremely powerful. But stick around because I'm going to share one simple outreach method that most people overlook when they're stressed about sales. Okay, mass emails and ads are great, but sometimes they lack impact, especially when everyone else is already sending offers. And that can be a problem. I mean, how do you cut through the noise and connect personally when you really need results? Let's look at how to make a real connection when needing sales fast. I know picking up the phone or sending a truly personal email can feel terrifying, especially when you feel needy. We worry about sounding pushy or desperate, but here's how you fix that. Shift your mindset from selling to connecting and helping. Let me share a quick example of how this works. There's a local baker around here and we'll call her Jane. Business suddenly hit a slow patch and she was worried about paying rent. She needed orders fast. And sending another email blast felt wrong because she had recently sent one. She felt really awkward about it, but she decided to personally call 5 previous customers who had placed large orders in the past. Not a hard sell, but just to check in. She asked how they enjoyed their last order and see if they had any upcoming events. And guess what? One customer said, "It's perfect timing. I need a cake for the weekend." And another one didn't need anything immediately, but was so touched by the personal call that she referred a friend who placed a big corporate catering order later that week. The lesson here is huge. Don't underestimate the power of genuine personal check-ins. Pick up the phone or write a personal email to a few past clients. Ask how they're doing, see if they need help, and then, if it feels natural, mention your current special offer. It's about the relationship and not the transaction at this point. I get it because I've been there. Feeling that high stress pressure to make sales now feels off, and we've talked about how to deal with it today. But the real problem is, how do you avoid getting into this situation again, or at least make it less stressful if it happens? And the fix isn't some magic trick. It's all about consistency. The single biggest thing that you need to focus on to avoid this is to make sure that you nurture your customer relationships before you need something desperately. Don't wait for a crisis. Make sure you regularly communicate with your email list. Share value and not just sales pitches. Check in with past clients occasionally and see how they're doing. Build that goodwill consistently. When you have strong relationships, presenting a special offer feels much more natural. It becomes a part of an ongoing conversation and not a sudden cry for help. Think of it like building a safety net for your business. Consistent connection is key. So with that said, needing sales right now is tough, but you have options. Focus on your existing audience first. Create a compelling, urgent offer, use ads strategically if needed, and never forget the power of personal touch. If you want more simple, actionable systems like this to consistently get customers and boost your profits, Hit the like and subscribe button so you rely less on these stressful moments. And I'd love to know, what's one thing you've done in the past that's helped you get more clients? You know that feeling when your back was against the wall? Well, now you have systems to fix that. You can generate sales quickly and ethically by focusing on value, urgency, and genuine connection. So, what system will you build today to make tomorrow less stressful and more profitable?